Very good afternoon to everyone who is present here.
शुभ संध्या। आज दिनांक 16 जनवरी 2019 देश के प्रथम राष्ट्रीय खेल विश्वविद्यालय इम्फाल मणिपुर के प्रथम स्थापना दिवस समारोह में देश के कोने कोने से आए हुए सभी गणमान्य अतिथियों का मैं अनुज प्रताप सिंह राष्ट्रीय खेल विश्वविद्यालय की तरफ से हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं।
A well beginning is half done. With this positive quote, I, Dr. Mridula Pal Singh, welcome you all, praised souls, to the first Foundation Day celebration of this unique, distinctive, unrivaled university. On this day, this special sports institution, India's very first national sports university, came into existence. January 16, 2018 is that remarkable date in Indian sports era which shows the hard work, dedication, enthusiasm and passion of all the people who are the stanchion of this esteemed institution. As per our tradition, the start of anything is done by remembering the Almighty, and we remember Him by lighting a lamp. Lamp symbolizes brightness and wisdom. The flame of lamp always blazes up. Similarly, we should always acquire knowledge in order to take ourselves towards higher ideals. Let us pay ode to Goddess of Education, Ma Saraswati, by lighting a lamp and pray her to always bless us with knowledge. I would like to request Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Rahul Bhatnagar, IAS Secretary Sports, Government of India, to please light the lamp and begin the function. Let us welcome students of NSU to present Saraswati Vandana.
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लं ब्रह्म विचारसार परमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी अभयदा जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकं विदधति पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवती बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्। Thank you.
इस सुंदर प्रस्तुति के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। फलक के पार चलो एक उड़ान हो जाए, जुबां से बात निकलकर कलाम हो जाए। करो तो ऐसा करो जिंदगी में कोई काम, करो तो ऐसा करो जिंदगी में कोई काम, तुम्हारे काम से भारत का नाम हो जाए। भारत के मनीषी और महनीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट के रूप में नवसृजित राष्ट्रीय खेल विश्वविद्यालय की बागडोर जिन सबल हाथों में आई, वह परम विदुषी जुझारू शख्सियत माननीय प्रोफेसर जयश्री आचार्य अध्यक्षा राष्ट्रीय खेल विश्वविद्यालय को आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा कि वो मंच पर आएं और अपने विचार रखें।
Thank you very much, Anuj. Friends, I have a very times of your when who we are, where we are heading to, and we are proud of our past and present. And today, on this auspicious occasion, we celebrate the people who make up our community and commitment to the public good. On this auspicious day of National Sports University proclaimed its inception on this holy land of Manipur, and subsequently it was 17th August, which was engraved as a golden letter history of Indian sport, where National Sport University Act also was passed. Today is the day we begin to learn to look through the eyes of others, to find out the experience, what the world is like for them. It is also a day we grow bigger than our differences and offer to everyone, regardless of historical rights and wrongs, a friendly welcome and outstretched arm to each and every one present over here on behalf of NSU, National Sports University. This day could not have been the galaxy of dignitaries. I took this opportunity to, and I consider it very lucky, the galaxy, when I introduce you to this galaxy of dignitaries sitting on the dais, you will understand which way and what are their contributions so far as this university is concerned. To start with, actually he is the host, but he is also the guest. It is none other than our own beloved Secretary Sir and the interim Vice Chancellor of National Sports University, who he has been trying to come earlier number of times. So sir, it has been good that you could not come and you could come only today. And it was on this same place on 16th of January, if you remember, sir, all these people, those who are here living apart, 16th, we were in the same place. But that time the dais was small because it was 24 students and few thing, and we came here to start. To say briefly about Sir, an IS officer of 1983 batch, he's having double post-graduation degree in physics and economics. He has, if I enumerate his thing, it is very long. To cut it short, I can say he has served as Chief Secretary of a state like Uttar Pradesh, Principal Secretary, Commonwealth Games. He was one of the key person for the game. And at this moment, spearheading the progress. And today, from a humble beginning of 3 to 4 staff and few students, people had lot of apprehension. Kuch nahi hoga, kuch nahi ho sakta. Sir, today we have grown and you have shown the world in just 1 year, exactly 16th of January, we have 97 students and this has grown. On behalf of this, I would request Dr. S.S. Rath, the HOD of Department of Coaching, authority in weightlifting, to welcome and honor Sir with in a traditional way and also with a sapling and a memory from Manipur, the glorious land of Manipur. So I would request Dr. Rath to welcome our chief guest of the day, Sri Rahul Bhatnagar. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand couple. We have another stalwart which in the field of physical education and sports everybody is aware, but for the august audience, we have a very young person amongst us. Sir, please don't feel bad once I tell your age today, very young. He is only 78 years old and world famous. I think most of the students follow his book in UGC, NET, JRF, research methods. And today happens to his birthday. And he was the principal of LNCP Trivandrum way back in 1989. Under his rigorous leadership, and sometimes autocratic, sometimes democratic. I worked under him for 13 long years, and the skills he has taught us will go for a lifetime, sir. I owe my gratitude on this occasion, and I extend a hearty welcome, and I call Mr. Anuj to greet sir with a sapling and a shawl and a memento. Thank you very much, sir, for coming all the way from Patiala. He took us around the Kotruk site, showed us the village, also did lot of groundwork in relation to the thing. He may not remember. It was on April 2017 when I landed at Manipur. It was none other than Dilip Singh sir, who took us around the tribal university, the site, and numerous other places. And everybody in Manipur will be knowing very well, but I came to know of him when there was a flood situation and IS officer was found inside the water, chest dead, and that really had gone very viral. And he has been playing different role, and that preliminary stage he was all the time with us. Sir, this is the time I owe on behalf of NSU our gratitude to you, and I tell Dr. Harish Tiwari to come and felicitate sir. In the March when the foundation stone was to be laid, by the time sir had handed over the charge to another well-wisher of NSU, and he is again an IS officer. and of Manipur cadre, joined civil service in 2005, a postgraduate basically in political science, and he was a secretary of Department of Youth Affairs and Sports and Public Relations, and a lot of other achievements to go by. And he is none other than Sri Bobby Vaikam, who really helped us when at that time he had taken over the charge, and he really helped us. And at any time we give him a call, he is always there, and he immediately comes to the campus and helps us in all possible way. I call upon Dr. Amitra Sen Singh to honor him on this occasion. A man who had built a 100-kilometer road connects from Manipur to Nagaland and Assam. An officer, IS officer, and he joined the IS from customs. And he also received the Eminent IS Officers Award in the year 2015. In 2012, for his efforts building with donation, he built that road. And he is a global leader. His achievement for his age is too big. But sir, we are happy at this age what you have done. Even he is our neighbor. Anytime we have anything, we just go to his office. Sir, we need this, we need that. And never it is a no. He says, just give a list what you require. And we are there for you. He is none other nominated for CNN IBN Indian of the Year for public service. And he is none other than the young, dynamic Director of Youth Affairs and Sport, Sri Armstrong Pame. I extend our Ravi Sankar to come here and honor him. Without these friends, this institution would not have come up. Many of the students, they are very familiar. He is a very simple and a very silent person, talks very less. But the moment you go, he says, yes, go ahead. And he is the director in charge of the Sai, Northeast region, Imphal, and he is Francis Marvin. Mr. Marvin, we are so grateful to you for accepting our invitation and be on this day. I would request Dr. Binay Singh to come and felicitate him. Who has played a key role while the curriculum phase was going on? Also many discussions which happens with regard to various aspects of NSU, and he himself is an authority in the field of exercise physiology, and he agreed because we have a workshop to continue also immediately after this, and a very short notice he said yes, I'll come. And he is Dr. G.L. Khanna, who has tremendous experience and exposure so far as exercise physiology is concerned. And I extend a hearty welcome to him, and I request Devala to come and felicitate him. These young people who all are felicitating are the faculty of National Sport University, the young university with the young and dynamic faculty. Now I will honor two of greatest friends of NSU. They are there every time, and one face, everybody here knows both the face, and NSU students are scared of one face very much. And they know it who, because they are very scared Dr. A.K. Joy will reject us in fitness or in orthopedic or something else. How will we continue? Because the way he does the medical test, the students really feel terrorized. Dr. A.K. Joy, the Dean Academics of Regional Institute of Medical Science, Imphal. He is a renowned doctor, a successful academician, an ardent researcher, and anytime NSU students are, he is there. With him, I would like to honor simultaneously a great coach. I need not to speak of him. Speaking of him is, I have not that capacity to speak about him. Everybody knows Mary Kam. Everybody knows Ibomcha sir. And Ibomcha sir is our neighbor. For anything, he is always there. In 2005, he was awarded the Dronacharya Award. And he was the first boxer to win a national medal. And he has produced 38 international boxer medalists, including Arjun Awardee, Olympians, world champions, and one military guy. To you both, we owe our gratitude, and it is honor. And I request Mridula and Manjinder both come and facilitate both the sirs. It is going to be a Herculean task, because each one who have been invited here today by us, they have somewhere or the other are linked with us. And all of them, like our principal at Nationals, where we have our theory classes, anytime we say request sir, he opens the door, yes, you can use this room. So we have also amongst us our Director of Sports, Tomar sir, who looks after various things. Sir, I would like you to stand up at least for the audience. Tomar sir, yes. And also we have Vidyarthi sir, who has come from ministry. And apart from that, we have galaxy of resource person who have come, and we have people from Directorate of Youth Affairs, Manipur University, DM University, and all those whom all well. And last but not the least, the people who have made it a very successful thing. Sir, we have 87 registered delegates, and still some people are phoning to come for this program. We had planned for 50, but it has been now 87 registered delegates. And that's why, as we don't have place for proper accommodation, so local delegates, we have told them to come from home, and because we have hostel accommodation here. So 87 and still many more to come. And we have, sir, Mumbai University. There is a group of students from Mumbai University. 14 students have come. They had phoned to us. They are sitting there. So 87. So friends, without taking much of time, this is a great honor and pleasure to have you all here on this occasion. I welcome each and every one, not forgetting the NSU team, which has been working day in and day out without any hesitation to make this a success. Wishing you all the first and a very happy Foundation Day. Let NSU remain forever in the history of not only Manipur, but as National Sports University. And this day is done, sir. It has gone to record. Now nobody can stop this university to grow in leaps and bounds, and all authorities are the witness to it. Thank you so much for each and everyone for being present.
Thank you very much, ma'am. The way you speak about NSU, the way you speak about students of NSU, the way you speak about the faculty members of NSU, it always gives us empowerment and strengthening to work more hard with this dignified institute. Thank you, ma'am. As they say, that if you don't like the way, pave your own path. One such path maker, an enchanting personality, the brain behind NSU, one of the most strengthening pillar and an integral part of National Sports University is Secretary Sports, Government of India, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sport, and Interim Vice Chancellor of National Sports University, Shri Rahul Bhatnagar sir, our chief guest for the evening. Sir, I request you to please share a few enlightening words with us. Please welcome Shri Rahul Bhatnagar, sir.
In today's function, the dignitaries on the dais, I'm very happy to be here with you today. It is a great occasion. And Dr. Dilip Singh is here. I have known him for a long time and I know what his valuable contribution has been for the setting up of this university. Professor M.L. Kamlesh, I had the occasion to meet him only today, but from what I have heard of him, I know that he is a very brilliant sports scientist, and the university will definitely benefit from his experience and from his knowledge. Bobby Wycombe, another very stalwart IAS officer. I have known him since the time when I came here for the inauguration of the starting of the university, and as Dr. Acharya just told you, he has always been fully supporting the university. Any small problem, small issues, he is always there to help, and I'm very grateful to him that today we have completed 1 year and we are going strong. Dr. Mervyn Francis, our officer of the Sports Authority of India, he's also been a great support pillar. Dr. G.L. Khanna, many people don't know him, but he is the brain behind the university, whether it is the syllabus, whether it is the curriculum, whether it is any other intellectual input that is required, all that comes mostly from Dr. Khanna. And Dr. Jayashree Acharya, there is no need for me to tell about her, everybody knows. She has been the pillar of this university, and I think if it had not been for her, maybe we would not have come so far in the National Sports University. She has made a lot of sacrifices and to be here and work for the university, and as you can see, what a determined lady she is, and we are very proud of her contribution to the university. Shri Armstrong Pame, I just came to meet him, had the opportunity to meet him today, but I have heard so much from Dr. Acharya about him. We are very proud to have such a young and dynamic officer, and as an officer of the IAS cadre, I am very proud that we have such a member in our IAS cadre. And Shri Bomcha Singh, I know him for a long time. We all know what sacrifices he has made to come to this level, and to be a Dronacharya awardee. And not only that, that of course is very important that he was awarded the Dronacharya award. But I think more important is that how many students he has coached who have brought laurels to the country. I think that is the even greater achievement that he has done. Dr. A.K. Joy, I happened to meet him only today, and of course in the audience we also have two of our colleagues from the ministry, Mr. Tomar and Mr. Vidyarthi. You would not know about them because they are the silent workers behind this, and they are the ones who clear all the proposals and quickly get the things moving on the files in the ministry, which otherwise people know, sometimes it takes so long to get things done. But these two officers have really worked hard, and I think a lot of the way the university has developed is also because of them. Faculty, the newly recruited faculty, the faculty which had earlier been recruited, all the students of the NSU on this very auspicious occasion. I would say it is a momentous day today that the National Sports University has completed 1 year. As Dr. Acharya had told you, I was here in the same ground on 16th of January 2018, when we were starting out for the first time. We were going to start 2 courses for the first time in the university, and we were all very apprehensive that how the things will work out how, because there are a lot of things in setting up of a university. You know, it is not only the faculty and students, it is also the institutional framework which has to be built. We have to get, whether it is going to be the university is going to be through a law of the parliament, whether it is going to be a society, whether it is through through an ordinance. So all those things were in our mind, that how these things will work out over the next few months, and whether the university will be able to have a very strong footing. And I don't know if many of you know that when we started this university, at that time there was no National Sports University Act, there was no ordinance, it was just a society. It had been formed as a society registered in Imphal with the Registrar of Societies. And many people told us that please wait for the act to come before you start the university, before you recruit faculty, before you start classes. But we took the decision that no, the act will come. If the act doesn't come, we'll get an ordinance. But we must start the classes, and we must start it, and we were able to start it. That is why, you know, we were able to start it in January, which is normally not a session, but we said that unless we don't start, we will not be able to gear up everyone towards the, for achieving the other objectives we have in mind about the university. So it was on 16th January 2018 that we started, and that time this was only a society. It was called the National Sports University Society, and we had the bylaws etc. made, and we started with that. And over a period of time, when our students joined and classes started, then the question was raised that if this is a society, from where will these students get their degrees? From which university will they get the degrees? They would have to be affiliated with some other university, and certain other questions were also raised. So we were able to then persuade the government to get an ordinance, because that time the parliament was not in session. So we were able to get an ordinance of the National Sports University approved by the cabinet, and so that it would have the same effect as a law, but the law could come later. So we got that ordinance passed, and thereafter, when the parliament was in session, the National Sports University Act was passed, and then the university came on a very, very strong footing. The land of Manipur, we all know, is such a holy land, and besides that, it is the land of sports. It is the land of sports culture as well as the land of sports excellence. We have so many, we can name so many players who have made India proud because of their achievements in sports. So, as the Prime Minister himself had said, that we must have the National Sports University centered in Imphal. And today is the day when it has started, and it is going to go by leaps and bounds and become one of the best sports universities in the world. I just want to tell you a little bit about the sports scenario in the country. You all know that traditionally we have not had such a strong sports culture. It is a fact that historically, traditionally, India has not had a very strong sports culture. But we are trying to change that, to bring in the sports culture in the people. And that sports culture actually means that teachers, parents, they are the key persons who will develop sports persons. So they should be oriented, they should be made to feel that they have to get their children to start playing any game and encourage them to play, rather than to tell them not to play, to study all the time. So that culture is gradually changing. And I have seen this over the last 5-6 years, that the sports culture is changing in our country. You will be surprised to know that now so many corporates, companies, big companies, they want to support sports. They come to us and say that, tell us which sport you want us to support, we will support, we can set up an academy for that sports, and we can train sports persons. So NGOs, they are coming forward. Private academies are being set up. of course, we are also supporting, as a government, we support the setting up of private academies. Like Mary Com has set up an academy, and like that, many academies are being set up. So the whole thing is changing, and you can see the result. In this year, rather in the year 2018 itself, we had 3 or 4 major international multi-sports competitions. First was the Commonwealth Games. We did exceedingly well in that. We had the maximum medals in 2018 Commonwealth Games. Apart from the 2010 Commonwealth Games, which were held in India, but otherwise, other than that, it was the highest medal tally in Commonwealth Games ever. Similarly, in Asian Games, we had the highest medal tally we have ever had in Asian Games. And then we had the Asian Para Games. There also it was the highest medal tally we have ever had. And then in the Youth Olympic Games, the same story, we had the highest medals we have ever had in these games. So what I'm trying to say is that things are changing about sports. People want to get their children to play because rewards, awards, jobs, so many things are now available to sports persons. So in that scenario, in that environment, we have to see the role of our National Sports University. And as you all know, those people who have been in sports know very well that it is now, sports is not just simply practice and training. If you just do practice and training, you can reach the top in the world. No. Now you need a lot of scientific support. You need a lot of technical support. You need the best techniques. You need to be told the best techniques, how to train, how to practice. So many subjects, like anthropometry, sports physiology, sports nutrition, sports psychology, they are all developing. The sports persons in other countries, they take the help of all these experts, and that is why they are able to reach such levels. So we have to also, if we want our sports persons to win a lot of medals in the Olympics, we cannot stay away from this. We have to have qualified people who are experts in various branches of sports science, who can give the guidance to our sports persons, how to train, how to prepare, and there are so many things, which they need to be told to achieve those levels. So that is the role of the National Sports University. Gradually we are going to build a faculty that will be the best faculty in these subjects, not only in India, even in the world. We are trying to tie up with several foreign universities, including Australian universities and Japanese universities, so that we can get some of their technical knowledge and their experience to build up our team here, build up our facilities here, build up our equipment here. And as you know that this current campus is only a temporary campus. Our main campus, the new campus, is coming up in Kotruk. Already work has started, and hopefully within 2 years we should be able to complete the work there, and then we will have lot of area, lot of space and lot of facilities available for all our students and faculty. We have started a program, many of you know, which is called Khelo India. That Khelo India program, in fact, even today, the Khelo India Youth Games are going on in Pune, in Maharashtra. That Khelo India program is a program which has a two-pronged approach. One is to develop the sports culture, as I said, and the other one is to develop sporting excellence. And government has been so kind that there is no shortage of money in that. And we want to develop the sports culture by going right down to the village level, to identify sports persons, to orient parents and teachers, to link up with the education system, to link up with the schools and colleges, so that the sports becomes an integral part of education, which develop the sports persons, provide them all the facilities, and develop the sports persons who come up to this level. In fact, they pride themselves, the university will pride itself in saying that our university has got 3 Olympic gold medalists. just like they pride themselves saying our university has got 2 Nobel Prize winners. Like that they say that we have got so many Olympic medalists. So that is what is important, that my colleagues in the government of Manipur are also here. I will also request them that you also have to integrate your education more and more with the sports. Make it compulsory in the schools and in the colleges. So that is the only way in which we can get the best sports persons and we can reach higher levels. So I am feeling very happy and honored, because today is a day that I did not know that I would be here when this university completes 1 year, but it is my privilege that on the day the university started, and now 1 year later also I am here, and now we have got 97 students. When I see the faces of all these young students, I feel very confident that these young students and their young professors and teachers, they are going to lead this university to greater and greater heights, and I'm sure that one day this university will be counted amongst one of the best sports universities in the world. So with these words, I wish you all a very happy Foundation Day of National Sports University, and all the faculty members and students, and particularly Dr. Acharya, who works day and night for this university. I wish them all the best for the future, and I also want to assure you that as far as the government of India is concerned, we will give full support to this university, and I'm also sure that the government of Manipur, till now they have given so much support, they will continue to give full support to this university. Thank you.